On July 10th, Rupert Lowe just went off on a Twitter storm. He was posting quite a bit. He started off with a tweet that said net negative immigration. More need to leave than enter. This is the way. The next tweet, a busy day in the channel. A busy day expected in the channel. There's only one answer. Deport all illegal migrants. You see the smaller picture here. I will enlarge it here in a minute. It says deport all illegal migrants. Nearly 2 billion illegal migrants live in Britain, costing up to 10 billion a year. Small boat crossings will reach 50,000 this year alone. The asylum system will cost the British taxpayer 6.4 billion this year. The KC audit identified that illegal migrants are involved in the sexual exploitation of young girls. Every single one needs to go. And at the end of the video on the end screen, I will post a link to Rupert Lowe's blueprint for mass deportations. He posted the blueprint back in like April, and it's 16 pages. I've already read it. If you have not read it, you can listen to me read it for 30 minutes. I go over all of it. You need to check it out if you haven't. And so I'll put a card here, but at the same time, at the end screen, you will have a card at the end screen for Rupert Lowe's blueprint for mass deportations. You should check it out. The next tweet is, want your country back up? Sign up, Restore Britain. The latest episode in The Nation Taxpayers with Rupert Lowe, 10 at Duncan Barks and at Yarwood William is now live. Rupert talks about his new movement, welfarism, and being an MP 1 year on.
I think those people who care about the country they live in, they must sign up to Restore Britain if they want their country back. And if they do, we will do our very best to deliver it for them. If they don't, then I respect that, and I will go off and sip some pina coladas by my swimming pool if we don't win the next election. I think those people who care about the country they live in,
the next tweet is ban Sharia courts. And you will see it, I'll expand it here in a larger screen. It'll be full screen on your screen here in a second. Sharia courts, it says ban Sharia courts. Sharia courts must be prohibited from operating as a parallel legal system. Only British courts under British law can have authority over matters such as divorce, custody, inheritance, and domestic abuse. There must be no religious exceptions. Many Sharia councils pressure women into remaining in abusive marriages that must be criminalized. Britain has been described as the Western capital for Sharia courts, with 85 estimated Sharia courts around the country. Close them all down. Some estimates actually put that at 140. I can't confirm the number myself, and I don't think Rupert Lowe's number is exactly accurate. On the very last tweet here, it's not the very last actually, there's one more. This one he talks about the dinghies again. I look at these pictures and videos of boats coming in, almost exclusively young men as we know, and just think, how the hell can anyone see that and think they're actual desperate asylum seekers? No, they're just adding more men to replace the British males that have been in the country for thousands of years, hundreds of years, however long. I don't know the exact number myself. Are they that deluded? Are they that mad on woke that they believe it? Or is it one big practical joke? Because it certainly feels that way. Nobody in the right mind can think that. Surely, if you tell yourself a lie and over again, guess maybe you'll start to believe it. I just cannot get my head around it. There are men, young men, fighting age men, almost all of them. And they've got weapons in the mosques, by the way, in case you didn't notice that. There's videos, and the cops tell them to put their weapons in their mosques. That's kind of messed up. They don't even take the weapons away. It's all planned. I just can't get my head around it. There are many men, young men, fighting age men, almost all of them. I'm repeating that line, yeah. You just have to deal with it. I don't want any of them in our country. Just deport the lot. Okay, now I'm going to go into the largest tweet of the day. And this one is about saving the country. So this one's about saving Britain, and it needs to be read. Britain was once, not that long ago, the single best country in the world. To live in, to raise a family. We can do so again. I am absolutely sure of that. A small island that built a vast civilization didn't happen by chance. And it certainly didn't happen because of immigration. It happened exactly because of British men and women. We shouldn't apologize for that, and we shouldn't lie about it either. Our principles, our language, our technology, our democracy, our resolve, that all shaped the free world. We abolished slavery. We stood alone against the Nazis. We rebuilt after winning just one, but 2 world wars. With the help of America, thank you very much. We even won a World Cup just about in my lifetime. Not that we're allowed to even mention that at all anymore, particularly in any musical version. Yeah, and the fact that America had to bail you out twice in the wars, come on. You didn't give us any credit there. You were slacked. I'm just joking. Let me finish the damn thing already. Come on, people. Duty, decency, self-reliance, fair play, humor, freedom, personal responsibility. That is what built Britain, and what we must restore, and it can still be restored. Just our future does not belong to those who apologize for who they are or who we are, and you shouldn't apologize. That's why I make videos on Rupert Lowe. He's not afraid to say what needs to be said, unlike Farage, who turns his back every 10 seconds. You can't vote reform anymore. Sorry, people. They're just a protest vote, and they're not serious. They're all sleazebags. Our future does not belong to those who apologize for who they are or who we are. It does not belong to those who mock our principles, dilute our history, or hate our way of life. It belongs to those who remember where we came from and to fight for what we stand for. We are being relentlessly managed into the global irrelevance and local poverty by the political class, too weak to defend Britain and too cynical to believe in what we can do, too afraid to do what needs to be done. That sounds like your next prime minister. They are weak. Where is the courage? The courage to restore our borders, to restore our institutions, to restore our cultural confidence. Britain was great and can be great again. Our country is slipping through our fingers, and we can all feel it, hear it, see it. It's happening all around us. But it doesn't have to be like this. It can be restored. Britain can be great again. I promise you that. A small window to act still remains. It's time to stop managing Britain's decline. It's time to restore Britain. Join our movement. And I'll put the one of the Restore Britain pics back up. Or I'll just go to his homepage for the moment. But yeah, think about it. America has never existed without Britain existing. Without the UK, without England, without Wales, without Scotland, without the Cornish, without Ireland, without Northern Ireland. Think about that. Stop supporting reform and start restoring Britain. Have any questions, comments, anything you want to add, or to tell me I left something out? Please put them down below. I welcome any sort of commentary. Again, thank you for watching. If you like this video, tell me by leaving a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't do Twitter, X, or meta properties like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, all those things that they have, and any that they might have added in the future, like Threads. I will see you in the next video.